European diplomats tell Reuters NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte is briefing allies. President Trump wants concrete commitments on security for the Strait of Hormuz within the next few days. This comes amid serious tensions between the alliance and its most important member. Senior foreign policy correspondent Gillian Turner has that part of the story tonight from the State Department.
NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte is still in Washington after high-stakes meetings with the President and Secretary of State.
This alliance is not whistling past the graveyard, as you would say in the United States.
He got candid about the rift in the transatlantic alliance over support for the U.S. military during Operation Epic Fury, or lack thereof.
When it came time to provide the logistical and other support the United States needed in Iran, some allies were a bit slow, to say the least. In fairness, they were also a bit surprised.
European diplomats tout Rutte as a so-called Trump whisperer, but he's not saying whether the president plans to actually withdraw from the alliance. Critics are calling the president's threats to do so illegal, insisting the move would require an act of Congress.
This is the most successful military and diplomatic alliance in the history of the world. And the president in real time is trying to dismantle it.
NATO Article 5 calls an armed attack against one member an attack against all and triggers a collective defense. It has been invoked just once in history on behalf of the United States after the 9/11 attacks. But that was 25 years ago.
I'm very disappointed in NATO, very. I think it's a mark on NATO that will never disappear in my mind.
Thousands of NATO soldiers later gave their lives fighting alongside America in Afghanistan. Well, President Trump and his cabinet have been considering potential options to seek retaliation against some NATO members, countries they say have been unhelpful during Operation Epic Fury. Tonight, interestingly, Reuters has an exclusive. They're reporting the president might actually order the Pentagon to pull troops from some NATO bases, Brett.
We'll follow that. Gillian Turner, live at the State Department. Gillian, thank you.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.